Fofana against Diogo Costa. The 21-year-old.
Tournament that this would be his last European Championship. Bows out. He scored his penalty, of course, but France 5 penalties out of 5, having lost their previous 3 penalties. So France will now play Spain in the semi-finals on Tuesday. What a we didn't really predict that, did we? We didn't. I mean, we didn't fancy France to score probably the lottery, though. I think it's about skill, it's about talent, it's about mental strength and the capacity to deal with extreme circumstances, and often, you know, the players that have that technical ability will come through.
It's a lottery in who's going to win. I mean, it's not a lottery, but I think because you get to that place and you go, the best player on the pitch doesn't necessarily take the best penalty.
No, you're right.
You know what I mean? So it's a lottery in that sense. But I think, listen, the way that France...
I think in his press conference a day or two ago, if you don't like the football, change channels. Hope nobody did. Hope you stuck with it, because we'd all like penalty shootout. Cristiano Ronaldo, no tears there. She'll say, I'm very sorry. I mean, it's hard watching with someone that it means so much to. But it's a tough one to take for you.
It is, because I thought Portugal was the better team. France too negative. But at the end of the day, you know, you got to score to win it. Yeah. And if you let it go to penalties, it's 50-50. You know, it can go both ways. And unfortunately, he didn't manage to put it in. And we're out of the tournament.
Some great penalties from France, I have to say.
Yeah, I mean, Rio mentioned the quality of them, and all at such important moments. You know, that was a big one, but I thought the Barcola one was probably bigger, just after the miss from João Felix, to really get them ahead for João Felix. But yeah, it's just the game, isn't it? You know, penalty shootouts, they're so enjoyable to watch, but they're a nightmare to be on the losing side of.
There's the reaction of Mbappe, who obviously was taken off or came off.
I wonder if he'll be fit for the next game.
He was running pretty athletically there. Obviously, it's a facial injury, so who knows? We don't know, or otherwise. Let's have a look at the João Felix miss. It's happened to in history, but when it's just one person, it's
it is just tough. But you know, there's a couple of people have been together, done it all together in terms of Deschamps and Mbappe, and they go on, don't they now?
Yeah, it looked, didn't it, that Deschamps there was touching Mbappe's nose. I don't know why. Well, look at that. The two old men of football.
He was good though, wasn't he, Pepe?
Pepe's extraordinary.
He was
and this time it's his turn to have tears, and Ronaldo is the one consoling him.
They probably know it's the end of the line in the national team, perhaps.
You think for both of them, or just Pepe?
Yeah, I don't know. Where do you go from here? You know, I think they've achieved so much. They've done so much for